we get the necessary protocol. We're here this afternoon in a meeting of the, what we call in Dutch, the Centraal Georganiseerd Overleg en Ambtenaren Zaken. And in English, the translation would be the central meeting or discussion, agreement, or whatever you want to put it. Anyhow, it has to do with the translation of the actual terminology is very difficult in English. What it boils down to is by federal ordinance of sometime 2008, collective bargaining was introduced for the central government with regards to its civil servants. In other words, the central government has bound itself by the ordinance not to do anything, make any decision with regards to the legal position of its civil servants in general without reaching agreement with regards to that aspect with the unions representing the civil service. In other words, collective bargaining, very much like what we know in the private sector. So today's meeting is a continuation of several meetings that we keep on a regular basis, and we have been dealing particularly, as you would suspect, with the constitutional process, the formal transfer, the putting on disposal of the civil servants, etc. And one of the very important topics we had today was the discussion of the social charter for the transfer of civil servants to country St. Martin. We've also discussed the transfer to the Best Islands and other matters which we'll get into at a later moment. Let me start by introducing the head table. Next to me I have firstly the Deputy Chairman and Chairman today, Dr. Valma Macha of the Commission. I have next to me State Secretary Nicholson, who's in charge of personnel matters and the transfer where the Best Islands are concerned. And the union's way on my left is Mr. Kalmis of the APFO, Ms. Bettina of the Staff, if I'm not mistaken. The Staff is a union that represents the good part of the fiscal civil service. The APFO is, of course, the general union of civil servants. Next to me on my right is Mr. William Reed of the WICSU. And the other gentleman, I don't have his name, but he's of the police union. Llewellyn. You have an English name. Represents the police union, the Netherlands Antilles Police Union. And we have been having fruitful meetings today. Like I said, the agenda covered several topics such as the customs organization, the dismantling process as far as St. Martin is concerned, as far as the Best Islands are concerned. We are also discussing, not in this agenda point today, the social charter for Curacao, as well as other matters that regard the representation and the bargaining as far as civil servants are concerned. Commissioner Blackman was supposed to return to be here. I haven't heard him. I expect him to come shortly, or he's probably late. But he was here on behalf and representing the Island Territory of St. Martin, the Executive Council, in dealing with St. Martin's social charter for the transfer of federal as well as island personnel to country St. Martin this afternoon. We have had discussions and we need to conclude them. We have another meeting that will be on the 11th of March coming. But I must say the meetings today were quite fruitful and we've made progress, good progress with regards to the matters at hand. Now, if I look to Mr. Chairman, and you want to say something also?
Well, thank you.
Please, Mr.
Duncan.